Okay, so let's finally talk about the Madison, because things have gotten really exciting. Especially now that all the Yellowstone shows are being canceled one by one as Taylor Sheridan has left Paramount. And luckily, I have some interesting spoilers regarding the Madison's fate that does not follow its peer's path. So, let's dive in. First, the good news. The Madison is one of the very few Taylor Sheridan projects that is still actively moving forward, even after Sheridan confirmed he's leaving Paramount. If you have been keeping up with my videos, you know that a lot of his spin-offs, including 4/6s, got stuck in production or were quietly shelved. I know, it is tragic, but it is what it is. So the fact that the Madison is still pushing ahead says a lot about the confidence Paramount has in it. Because they sure are not willing to contribute any other Sheridan shows these days now that he allegedly betrayed their deal. On top of all these, we also have an official release date. Yes, you heard it right. Not only the show is far from canceled, but also it has an official premiere date unlike all the other upcoming Yellowstone spin-off series. I mean, is this the best day for us, the Yellowstone fans, or not? The show's official Wikipedia series page updated the release date, and now we actually have something solid to look forward to. Because the Madison will premiere on January 1st, 2026. So, a brand new Sheridan Universe show launching on the very first day of a new year? I mean, feel free to disagree me in the comments, but that feels symbolic in the best possible way. Personally, I'll definitely be tuning in to watch the show the moment it premieres. But let me know if you are as excited about it or not. If not, let me give you some information about it that will for sure hype you up. I know a lot of us spent years hearing rumors about Kurt somehow joining the Yellowstone world, and honestly, I never fully believed it until now. And even though he isn't stepping into the boots of a Dutton like so many fans hoped, the role he does have might be even more emotional than anyone expected. For anyone who missed it, this show actually started out under the working title 2024. But obviously, 2024 is long gone. We're halfway through 2025, and the name just didn't make sense anymore. So they switched it to the Madison, and honestly, the new title fits perfectly with what this story is about. Instead of cattle ranching, power struggles, or land feuds, the Madison is centered on grief and rebuilding your life after everything falls apart. The story follows a wealthy New York family who suddenly pick up and move to Montana's Madison River Valley, which is a place that couldn't care less about their money, their status, or their polished city lives. It's basically the emotional opposite of Yellowstone, which is why it stands out so much. Now, let's get into Kurt Russell's character, because it is not what most of us expected. Kurt plays the husband of Michelle Pfeiffer's character, Stacy Clyburn. And while I adore the idea of these two legends playing a married couple, there's a catch. His character dies before the story even begins. Episode 1 literally opens with his death, his funeral, and the family's heartbreaking decision to leave New York behind and start over in Montana. Because of that, most of Kurt's scenes will be flashbacks. Apparently, Episode 1 ends with one of those scenes, and I'm already preparing my tissue box. There's even a behind-the-scenes rumor floating around that the Clyburns might end up living in the old Yellowstone ranch house, since the land belongs to the reservation now, but the actual house might be available to rent. Personally, I'm not getting my hopes up, but the idea of seeing that iconic building again definitely hits me right in the nostalgia. And I'm curious if you guys would want the new family living there, or if it would feel wrong without the Duttons. And honestly, Kurt Russell is such a natural fit for this universe. His resume is basically a love letter to westerns, Tombstone, The Hateful Eight, Bone Tomahawk, plus classics like The Virginian. Add his Tarantino work and decades of leading roles, and it makes total sense that Sheridan wanted him for this world. This is only his second big TV role in recent years too, after Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, so I'm curious to see how he blends into Sheridan's slower, character-driven style. The heart of the show, though, is Michelle Pfeiffer's character, Stacy, who is the mother of Abigail and Paige. She's the emotional anchor, the one trying to hold everyone together while dealing with her own grief. Beau Garrett plays Abigail, who's newly divorced and raising 2 daughters. She's trying to start over while everything around her feels unfamiliar. Elle Chapman plays Paige, the other daughter, who's lived a spoiled, comfortable life and suddenly has to adjust to rural Montana. Her husband is played by Patrick J. Adams. He's an investment banker who's followed the rules his whole life, and Montana is going to completely flip his world upside down. Abigail's daughters are played by Amaya Miller and Elena Pollock. Both of them grew up in wealthy New York, and now they have to find themselves in a place that plays by totally different rules. And then there's Matthew Fox, who plays Paul, is a bachelor who knows the land better than anyone and ends up guiding the family through this new life. Rumor has it he might even become a love interest for Stacy. I'm not sure how to feel about that yet, especially when her late husband is played by Kurt Russell, but I'm willing to see where the writers take it. But seriously, who do you picture Stacy with more, Kurt or Matthew? Let me know in the comments. For more weekly updates, discussions, and analysis on Yellowstone universe, make sure to like and follow. Meanwhile, the video on the screen might also interest you.